for others. There are a lot of things and bases that could be touched. I think that would be helpful for us to have. Thank you.
Councilmember, we did put a FAQ list out on this particular project, although not a matrix. Councilmember Boykin?
Thank you, Mayor. Mayor, I want to tag this item just so I can get more information on it, please.
The item has been tagged. There's one of you, Councilmember in the queue, Councilmember Cohen, you wish to speak, or you'll wait for item has been tagged.
Item 10 is a resolution.
We'll move through this item in the same way we did the last item. If there's anything that council members want to have for separate consideration, Councilmember Boykin?
Mayor, I want to move to divide the question to remove sub item 10H for separate consideration, please.
10H, which is Monarch.
10H, Monarch.
Okay.
H as in Harry.
Councilmember Gallegos.
Thank you, Mayor. I move that we remove sub 10E for separate consideration.
Firstborn Crossing, Councilmember Gallegos, and Mayor Pro Tem Gonzalez.
Mayor, item 10B as a bill.
That's the East End Lofts.
Correct.
All right, we'll move to a vote on the balance. Favoring, opposed, items carried. And discussion on item 10B. Mayor Pro Tem Gonzalez.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm going to thank Director Ratcliffe and his team for having several discussions with me about this. The developer is in the audience, Mr. Kugler, and I just want to commend him for his hard work on this. I think this is a terrific project. Really serves the community well. It's a transit-oriented development project that I really think helps maximize our investment, our community's investment into the light rail system. And unfortunately, one of the criteria laid out wasn't necessarily light rail specific, even though I do know that there is some transit-oriented development projects being proposed. What I'm saying is the basic criteria it didn't raise enough points to get it to the 17, even though there's no objection to it. So I hope that they could fare well going forward, but it had community support by the East End Management District, the local Super Council, and just want to commend this developer for a job well done, and hopefully they could fare well at the state level and kind of see how the process unfolds. I know this is only for them to continue the process, if you will, but I'm very supportive of it and want to just recognize the developer, Mr. Kugler, that's in the audience, for his hard work and advocacy, and wish we could have gotten him to additional funds.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem, and it's a good reminder that we're actually not voting on tax credits for these projects. We're simply moving them along in the process.
Correct, and I know that in talking to Director Ratcliffe, I mean, there's only, this is a difficult process for them as well, and we could isolate every single item here and find different attributes for each development that would merit additional points. So I definitely understand their position and want to thank him for his openness and transparency in this, and in the spirit of cooperating and being supportive of the administration on this, want to just do my part in just supporting the recommendation as submitted by the department.
Okay, we're going to move to a vote on item 10B. Favoring, opposed, item carries. Next item is 10E, Firstborn Crossing.
Tag.
Item has been tagged. And then item 10H, Monarch. Councilmember Boykin.
Thank you, Mayor. First of all, I had a great meeting with the development company on this project, Mr. Mark Music. I'm probably cutting his name out. Music, Mark, good for you. And I want to let him know I really enjoyed the information he provided with regards to this project. I'm sure it's going to be a great project. But like all tax credits, I ask developers to make sure they get a buy-in from the community leaders. And even though I thought it was a great project, The community did not get behind this. Therefore, this project, again, did not receive the community support. And I will vote no on this and ask my fellow council members to vote no as well.
Do you wish to have a vote today, or you want the opportunity for tag and more discussion?
Want to vote it down?
Councilmember Bradley.
I simply would like to yield to my colleague to my left and ask if he would extend the courtesy, just go on record and enumerate some of the reasons why it is not acceptable at this location in the community.
Well, the community I spoke with, the community leaders knew nothing about the project. They understood what was being presented, but they felt like it was pushed down on them, and they just felt like they didn't want to bring in this type of development at this point so quick into the neighborhood. And again, I've made it very clear, regardless of how I feel about a project, which I'm more of a single family dwelling myself, I will always stand with my community. And again, I think Mark did an excellent job presenting the project. I think it's a decent project, but I cannot go against my community.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, County. Thank you, Mayor.
Mayor Pro Tem Gonzalez.
Councilman Wickens, in the spirit of the conversation we've had around the table, I know in particular with Councilmember Stardick's discussion where obviously we had what appeared to be strong support present here yesterday, but she's indicated that there's some opposition in the community on her side. So I think in the spirit of getting the tag was to maybe allow for some of that to also present itself. Would you be open to tag on this so that we can get more information as well, similar that there is opposition in the
Yeah.
community?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll go ahead and tag this item.
Item 10H has been tagged. You're going to vote on ballots, correct?
Okay, item 10, vote on that first item, I'm sorry. And Mayor, on these that are tagged, they will have to prepare resolutions to go under that. Item 10-1 is a ordinance.
Discussion, Councilmember Lassiter.
Mayor, I want to thank Mark and all of those folks that have been working so long and hard on looking at this total